Hello, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. In this video I'm going to take a look at Galactic Civilizations 4 from the Drengin point of view. I'm playing on version 1.01, so this is still a fairly new game and there's bound to be a few rough edges as I play through it, I believe. Anyway, I'm not an expert at this game by any means, but I do hope this provides a fresh viewpoint of the game, and I hope you come away a little more familiar with it. I'm going to go through the game setup and then play a few turns, and we'll see what happens. Normally the humans come up first, but I've been messing around with the Drengin and playing a couple games as the Drengin Empire, so they came up first. These guys are slavers. They gain the ability to enslave citizens. They're unrelenting. That gives them plus 10 control. Planets generate one more influence per turn. They start with a colony ship and a survey ship. They believe in the authority ideology, and they're carbon based. At the next screen I can customize my race if I want to. Right now these guys are very intimidating, they're militant, they're brutal, and they're not very likable. And I can switch these around if I want to, but I'm going to leave the defaults as they are. I can also modify their abilities and ideology by clicking on these edit buttons if I want to, but I'm going to leave this as it is for right now and just take the defaults. This screen is the galaxy settings. I can set the galaxy difficulty, civilization proximity, game pacing, research rate. Those are all modifiable. The number of sectors, this is new to Gal Civ 4. I'll leave it set to this right now, 5 sectors. Looks interesting. Leave all this medium, occasional, star frequency occasional. Planets, common, habitable planets, occasional. That'd be okay for now. Extreme planets, hostile entities. I leave the no fog of war in territory turned on because it just makes sense that you can see what's going on in your own territory. I leave all these enabled. I don't disable them. You can set up the nebulas, resources, ascension crystals, things like that. Here's where you get your opponent's settings, and I'm going to get the Kryn Syndicate and this four-eyed guy, corporate sector, and Groot from the Guardians of the Galaxies. No, this is really the Onyx Hive. And the Archaean Republic. I'm going to butcher these names just like I always do. And then 3 random ones. I can change the intelligence of the opponent if I want to, but I'm going to leave it easy right now just to make it easier to demonstrate the game. So this is a step up from Gal Civ 3 in a lot of ways. It's got more options to it, so I like that about it. The graphics are a little bit better, and so that's my take on that. Anyway, when it finally builds the galaxy, I get some more background information about the Drengin Empire. You've got an entire galaxy to conquer. The Drengin are one of the older races in the galaxy with an internal history rich with the tales of conquest and bloodshed, dominating the lesser species of first their planet than others. So they've got strengths and weaknesses. Soldiers are savagely effective at ground-based combat, and their naval vessels are famously tough. Their military manufacturing ability is also impressive. So I kind of like these guys. Remind me of the Klingons. When the game first starts, I get a couple of prompts. Up here in the upper corner here, I'm not researching anything. If I click on that, it brings up my research options. So right now I've got 4 options. I can get a 5th if I assign a technology minister to this and unlock it. Get to that later. I've got what advisors recommending things like my research advisors recommending space elevators, my military advisors recommending armed shuttles, and so on and so on. I'm going to stick with space elevators right now because I think that'll help me with my economy, and I really like to get that going. And also armed shuttles, don't really need that right now as I'm not really in contact with anybody. So this will take 4 turns to complete. I'm going to take that. I like to take care of my alerts down in the bottom corner here, which is normally the turn button. So first thing I got is an empty policy slot. And these guys, the Drengin, normally when I play as humans, I like to get an early start on exploration, so I'll take early exploration option. I forget what the name of it is, but the Drengin don't have that. They've got coerced colonization, heart of the empire, land exploitation, reproductive imperative, security lights, singular purpose, slave labor, and xeno-harvesting. Xeno-harvesting I'm not going to worry about because I've got looks like plenty of food production right now. I think since I like colonize, I think you need to colonize early and often. I'm going to take that and stick with that for now. Something else that's at the bottom is my idle core world. So I'll click on that, and it brings up what I need to. It brings up my the map basically, and next to my capital cities where I like to start because I get a lot of adjacency bonuses there. This is ideal for manufacturing. This is manufacturing, research, wealth. So there's no. I like to build triangular jobbers, build them in sort of like a triangle so they can get adjacency buffs from each other, but don't really seem to have that here. So I'm just going to build a manufacturing district here, and then I'm going to build another one here, and go about the rest later. So I'm done with that. And the next alert tells me I've got idle ships. I've got the DES colony ship that's idle. I can go to my planets, and I've got 3 uncolonized planets. That one's poor, that one's poor, and that one's poor, but this looks like the best one, which is Kona. So I'll send my colony ship there to colonize that. I've got another idle ship, and that's my probe. So I'm going to, rather than automate him, I want to do it manually. I see some interesting stuff out here. Where am I? I think I'll go in this direction. Maybe I'm running into somebody like right away. And the scoring in and out of this game, in my opinion, is pretty flawless. I've got another idle ship. That's a DES Instigator. It's a survey ship. I'm going to have him just check out all the anomalies in my home system right now, or stuff that's close by. As you can see, he's surveying right now. I've got an idle shipyard. They're saying build a colony ship, which is an occupier. I will do that. So I want to colonize early and often. Click done there. Now I can take another turn if I want to, but there's a few other things I want to look at. I've got 3 executive orders available. I can draft colonists. I can telescope takeover, or I can print money. This will cost me 60 control, and I've got 140. I like to have a rich treasury, so I'll do that. Also, telescope takeover, I don't think that does a whole lot for me right now. I mean, I can reveal an unknown region of space, but I'm going to rely on my survey ships to do that instead, so I'm going to pass on that right now. However, I do like getting another free colony ship, so I'm going to take that. That's going to cost me some control also, but I'm going to take it. So there's that. Now I've got an idle ship again, which is my colony ship. So out of the 2 that are left, this one, Malwar's got a little more production than the other one. So I'm going to colonize that one next. I have no more alerts. I'm done with the executive orders. What are my advisors are telling me? Let's see, colonize farming worlds, generate more food. Don't have any right now. Assign a leader to an available commander ship. Okay, I can do that. So here's where I go to my leaders, and I can recruit them. These 2 guys look pretty expensive. That guy's fairly cheap. He's got a lot of resolve. I think he'll make a good commander. He's not very loyal though. I don't know. Maybe I should spend a little more and get somebody who's a little more loyal to me. He's also got good resolve. Not very good diligence. Let's just give him a try. So then I can go over to my commanders, and I'll just drop him on this one for now. I like it. No real rhyme or reason. Now I've got another idle ship. I think I'll send him out to look around too, since there's no enemies, or I'm not in contact with anybody. See how that works out for us. I'm going to go back and look at my leaders. For my ministers, I can do a minister of colonization. I can do a minister of technology. I like having that open slot. I like to open up that other slot, and I've got plenty of funds right now, so I'm going to go back to recruitment. And this guy is not very bright. This guy is a little brighter. I don't know. Trouble is, he's cheap. I'll do that for now. I don't know how much effect that I have on my minister, but I'm going to open up the minister. I'm going to open up my other technology. So I'm done there. So I've still got a lot of money left. So that takes care of turn 1 as far as I'm concerned. I'll go on to turn 2. So here I am at turn 2, and it doesn't look like a whole lot has transpired. He's still surveying the anomaly. I would love to open up the Galactic Bazaar and see what it looks like, but I need to get a Minister of Finance. But before I can get a Minister of Finance, I've got to do some research, I believe. Let's look at my ministers real quick. So Minister of Finance, it requires a Ministry of Finance Technology. So I've got to get to that, the part of the technology tree, and that's a little further down the road in this game. So I don't know what else is going on here. Still researching space elevators. Got 3 more turns to go. I'm still out looking around in the galaxy. For my ships, let's see, my probe is right here, and my instigator is right here. I've got a colony ship that I can do something with. Oh, he's going, okay, he's colonizing. So, okay, let's go into turn 3. Okay, colonize planet Kona, yes. Colonize planet Mawar, yes. I've colonized 2 planets at once. With the establishment of this colony, we have taken our first steps into the galaxy. Our colonists represent everything which makes our people great, and with that, they'll have every chance of thriving on this new alien world. Awesome. So anyway, the neat thing about this game is I don't have to manage these things individually or micromanage them. Whatever they produce will be sent to my core world, both of them. So this one will be sending like one manufacturing to the home world, and this one will be sending 2. So nice option. I have to assign governors to govern them. I can do that here if I want to, but these are so crummy, I'm not going to waste a governor on one of these 2 planets. My probe is still out probing. My instigator is still out looking. He's still surveying the anomalies. This guy's still out looking around. I've got an idle ship. Let's see what that is. Oh, he's idle. Okay. So I'm just going to send him out this way. And let's see. Okay. Well, let's go on to the next turn now. And I'm finished surveying the anomaly. Our survey ship cautiously approaches a mysterious object. All sensors set to maximum gain. Anyway, I'm going to get one of the many great secrets of our universe revealed to me now. Oh, that is another cool beans. So, lost and found. The scorched and pitted exterior of this abandoned cargo gives the impression that its rightful owners are unlikely to return for it in this life. So I get 5 experience points and 1 harmony crystals. This is a little different from Gal Civ 3. It used to be you got a whole pop-up screen that gave you the information. This one's just a little tooltip up in the corner, which you can dismiss with a right click. So I've got an idle ship again, which is the survey ship. I'm going to have him take a look at this stuff over here. And that's about it. I've got my advisors, planet summary. Might as well go through this while I'm thinking about it. I've got 2 colonies now and 1 core world, 10 citizens. I'm like 1st with approval, and I'm 1st with military might, and I'm ranked like 7th in research. So I probably need to pump up my research capability just a little bit. Planets, I've got 1 still uncolonized. Ships, I've already did that. I've got 1 shipyard, it's the stronghold. Down here, let's see. This is where I get to my policies and laws, and I've got my approval is at 40% right now. Not very good. Gives me a breakdown of my manufacturing output, my planetary research output, influence growth, things like that, GDP, taxes, and I can change this if I want to. Leaders I've already touched on. Ideology. Let's see. Authority. Do I have any ideology points? Looks like I do. Our culture point. No, I have no culture points to spend. Okay. It tells me up here. I knew it was there somewhere. So I'll just skip that for now until I get something. Data bank. Galactic options. The orbit of Drengin. I will begin that challenge. Ooh, I love power beyond imagination. So the orb of Drengin has been discovered, marking the start of a terrible new chapter in this galaxy story. Anyway, so I'm going to be looking for stuff to go along with that. Awesome. I think that's it for this turn. Let me take one more. That guy's still running around. I'm on turn 4 now. Got an idle ship, which is my probe. He still hasn't really found it. Oh, looks like I've got something here. I'm gonna go over here and take a look. Looks like there's somebody out there. Nope. Guess not. My research is complete for space elevators, so I'll choose a new tech. I'm gonna stay away from military stuff for the time being because I'm not in contact with anybody. I've got a hyperwave radio, star bases, research districts, and now I've got artificial gravity. I've got 5 options available to me. I want to get my research pumped up, so I'm gonna take that next. And that is about all I have going on here. Let me take another turn. Got an idle ship, which is this guy. I was hoping I'd find somebody, but that's not the case. Usually with the humans, I run into people by now. No, maybe people are avoiding me because I'm mean and ugly. Still nothing going on here. Take another turn. Got an idle ship. That's this guy. I saw his distress beacon. I won't read the whole thing, but get experience points and thulium. I like that. So I'll have him check this one out next. So now he's scanning in. This arrow means he's got an upgrade. So if I click on him, this will give me the option. Some of these I'm not eligible for yet, but I can put in crew quarters, which gives me more hit points. Command bridge, which gives me more movement points. Our communications terminal, which gives me better sensor range. I'll go with the communications terminal for right now and upgrade him. Oh, that's about it for this turn. So some of these turns go pretty quickly. Oh, let's see. I think I've still got an idle ship somewhere. Yeah. I'm going to send him. I'm going to stick to the stars fairly close by. I still haven't run into anybody. That's disappointing. Huh. Well, anyway. Okay, I'm loading. Get the loaded colony ship. I'll take this unhappy guy and put him over here. Oops. Unload. Did the wrong thing. There we go. Stick him over there. Got an idle shipyard. I'm going to build another colony ship for right now. And who's idle? I got an idle colony ship. Oh, I've got this, which is poor. I'm finding this poor stuff. This guy's over here. What was that? Revanti 3. I'll send my colony ship there. Might as well start expanding. Revanti 3. So we'll move there. Hooray. Still researching research districts. Take another turn. Oops. Before it lets me do that, I've got an idle ship, which is my probe. Still. I still haven't run into anybody. Let's go over here, take a look around. My research districts are done. So I get Khazar's mainframe. It's a research improvement, a wonder, and an invention of madness. Only one per galaxy. I might have to do that. I don't know. I'm warlock. Maybe not. Research district. Choose new tech. Star bases. I'm going to build star bases. I want to build star bases so I can build constructor ships and all that fun stuff. Who's idle? Oh, is that my survey? That's my survey ship. So let's see. No, I don't want to do that. We'll go here to this up here. So just a couple more things before I call it quits. One of them is my ideology tree. I kind of blew past that, but I probably covered a little more detail. And unlike Gal Civ 3, where you only had 3, like good, middle road, and bad, like I forget the name of the good one, but the other one was pragmatic and malevolent. Here you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and each one of them has 2 versions, good and a bad. So there's a lot to choose from here. Right now, the authority, I think, like I said, I could do for this will give me more control, more discipline, and you don't have to do these in order too. When you've got the control points, you can just jump to them and control points, culture points. You can just jump to them and activate them. So a big change from Gal Civ 3. The other thing I didn't really take a look at is the tech tree. So in the tech library, the technology library will give you a breakdown of anything you want to look at. Just click on it and scroll around. Xeno Entertainment and give you the details over here. That's a nice little feature. The other one is the Tech Navigator. This I'm not too overly impressed with. I mean, it's got a good tech tree, but there's no good way to switch back and forth between branches. So I can click on this and switch, and click on this and switch, but I'm not sure how many branches there are even. It's just kind of it's a little confusing. I like to be able to look at things and lay them out a little better than what this does for me. So something I'm not real crazy about it, but it's still okay. So anyway, so I'm done with that. Anyway, I know some of the critics have panned this game, but I like it. I enjoy this game, and I plan to play it for many hours to come. So anyway, I guess I'll wrap it up here. So if you like this video, then please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more of these, then let me know in the comments, or even if you got some negative feedback, you can put that there too. Just be careful. I'm a pretty sensitive guy. So no, just kidding. So anyway, this is Rich from Loner Strategy Games. I'm gonna call it quits here, and we will talk to you later. Thanks a lot. Bye.